Hey you, it's me. And because of Amberlynn, I decided I'm going to do a week's food haul of what I eat in a week. Okay, I usually eat once a day, sometimes with a little snack. That's about it. So this is what I eat in a day because this is what I can afford to eat in a day. All right. First of all, we have some beets. Now this package, they usually have 4 or 5 beets, so I eat one a day. Here is tuna. I had a second can, but I had it this weekend. But tuna, cheap source of protein, not too bad for you. Here I have some ginger. I like to make ginger tea out of it because it's good for my stomach. I have a lot of stomach issues. This is chicken. They're chicken thighs. And I usually have one a day if I'm not having the tuna. I have some bagels here. Two things of bagels. This is a plain one. This is a raisin one. I'll have this as a sweet treat with a little honey on it. And this one I eat because it fills me up. That's why I got the bagels, because they're thicker, more, heavier bread. And when you're hungry, they fill you up better than just a piece of white bread. Here I have some cucumbers. That will be like a salad for me, a side dish. I try to get fruits and veggies in when I can. Here's some lemon. I use that for flavor or in the ginger tea. Here is a pound cake, inexpensive pound cake from Sara Lee. And I'll have this as like a little sweet treat again because I do have a really big sweet tooth, but I can't really have a lot, so I just do a little slice and I'm happy. Here is some hummus. I put this in my tuna instead of mayonnaise because I can't eat mayonnaise, and it tastes actually very good. And then some coconut oil, and I use this because it helps me. Well, one, coconut oil is good for you, but it also helps with my focus and with my brain. And that's it. That's it, except for a thing of water that I share with my cats because the sink water is filled with chlorine and doesn't taste good. So that's it. That's what I have. And for Amberlynn to make such a fuss that somebody sent her an expensive cake and expensive bread that is more than what I spend a week on food for myself every week, what is wrong with her? I mean, she could have just been very generous, said, oh, well, hey, thank you for this. I really appreciate the thought. Thank you so much. And that would have been the end of it. But no. She has to say nasty things about the person who spent like $100, way more than I spend. I spend maybe half that every week, except for when I do buy an expensive thing like the coconut oil. But as you can see, it lasts a long time. That is usually about $6 to $8. But anyway, I do it for my health mostly. But somebody spent like $100 to get her a fancy cake and fancy bread. She could have at least, she could have just given it to someone. She could have at least been like, oh, thank you. Even if it was a troll. Even if it was. With so many people like myself who are struggling every week just to get something in their belly because they don't have the money, because they have bills they have to pay, they have rent they have to pay, and they're not making the money that they used to. Come on. Amberlynn, you're really a disgusting human being for acting that way. And if you did that to troll for views, personally, that makes you even more disgusting to me. Because you have absolutely, Karina Kaboom said it best, honestly. She's so out of the realm of the norm that she doesn't understand. And you think she would. You think she would. She struggled as a kid to eat, supposedly. She had all these terrible things happen to her and drug-addicted parents. So she should understand what it is to struggle. And she's so smug and so nasty that she takes a gift that she could have gifted to someone else. She didn't have to eat it herself. But she took a gift that somebody, who knows, maybe they struggle too, but they wanted to give her something special. And that food, by the way, is expensive. It is expensive. And they could have saved up to give that to her, and she doesn't give a shit. And I just am disgusted by Amberlynn Reid. Amberlynn Reid, you're disgusting. You don't take a beautiful gift that someone sent you and then tell them to go to hell. Fuck you, Amberlynn Reid. Just fuck you. That's all I gotta say.